Hey, what's going on, Scorpios? Butch Tarot here. I'm going to do your April read. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. I'm going to be using the Crow Tarot. With all that being said, let's get it. Universe, what is going on for Scorpios? What's going on for Scorpios for April 2023? All right, Scorpios. So the first thing I see, Scorpios, I feel like this is someone, there is someone from your past that wants to come back. And I feel like in the past, I feel like they were guarded. I feel like they never really let you in. And I feel like on top of that, I feel like this person spent a lot of time looking at the negatives instead of the positives. You know, I feel like this person was in a, I feel like emotional maturity was not this person's strong suit in the past. You know, I feel like this person had a hard time giving over to anyone. You know, I feel like it's almost like they were trying to reject any connection whatsoever. But the connection that you have with this person, I feel like it still haunts them. You know, I feel like they know they screwed this up. I mean, they were trying to look for problems. They were trying to look for red flags, but they haven't been able to let you go. I mean, this person still thinks about you. This person, I feel like the love that this person has for you, I feel like not only has it not gone away, I feel like it's only gone stronger. You know, I feel like you had a real bond with this person. And it's a bond that I don't feel like is ever truly going to go away. And I feel like this person is starting to see, you know, has had some time. I wish I could learn how to talk. Has had some time to really think this through. And they're starting to see things in a completely different perspective. You know, they felt like before, they felt like you, it's not that you wanted too much. They just felt like you wanted more than they had to offer. You know, I feel like it wasn't a very emotional decision that this person was making. You know, it wasn't based on emotions. It was based on overthinking. It was based on, you know, thinking that they had to give up so much to get what they really wanted from you. What they didn't see is how much they were getting for how little they were giving up. You know, I don't feel like they were ready to give up their freedom. And that's what their mindset was. Not that you were asking them to give that up. Well, like I said, the more they see things in a different perspective, the more they feel out of balance, the more they feel like they know they screwed up and they don't know how to make it right. But they want to. Like I said, this person has made a lot of changes over this time. And I feel like this person, like I said, they want to come back. You know, I feel like they're ready for what was there. They weren't ready before. You know, they're ready to nurture, they're ready to take care, they're ready to embrace it. Because it is something they haven't been able to let go of. It is something that's been haunting them. You know, I really do feel like how they approach this has haunted them. Like I said, I feel like they finally got their shit together. They finally got their shit together. We have that Knight of Swords, that authority figure, that very mature energy, and also the Knight of Pentacles having, finally getting their shit together and realizing what's missing. Before, I feel like they were so lost in general. Sometimes when you're lost, it's easy to continue to be lost because it's almost like you don't want to accept the help that's offered. Because sometimes people, when they're lost, it's easier to get more lost rather than just ask for help. But like I said, I feel like I said, with that Six of Swords, a lot of big changes. Person with the Hangman seeing things in a different perspective. I feel like it's caused a huge transformation in this person. Now that they're getting their shit together, they know what they're missing. And what they're missing is you. It's almost like you complete the puzzle for them. I mean, you got to think of it in the fact that when people, in the past, I feel like this person was missing so many pieces that they didn't know where to start. But now that things are starting to come together for them, they realize what it is that they're missing. And they had it the whole time. They just didn't realize it. They were exactly where they were meant to be, and they didn't realize it. And they want that back at all cost. Like I said, this person is coming back. They're coming back to nurture you. They're coming back to nurture this connection. And they're coming back in a big way. They're moving in fast because, like I said, now they know exactly what they're missing. And now that they're in a better mindset, they know exactly where to go to get what they need. They kind of played around before. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. They kind of screwed around and they lost something that was great. They lost a great connection. But like I said, they only think about you. They know what they lost. And with that Chariot, I mean, they're finally ready to move forward. And it doesn't mean that you have to forgive them, because I'm not here to tell you that. I'm just here to tell you that this person is genuinely coming back and they're genuinely ready to put it all on the line for you. They're done with trying to control the situation. They're done with trying to, overthink it. They're done trying to look for red flags. The only red flag that they've caught or they found is the way they acted. They're coming back to give to you. They're coming back because they finally see the errors in their way, and they're finally ready to admit that you want the same things. I feel like this person had a hard time admitting it to you and to themselves. Sometimes we get in this mindset we don't need anybody, so we push people away. And like I said, they've finally seen this in a different perspective and realize how badly they screwed up. Like I said, they want to reconcile. They want you back. They are going to show up for you. They only want to make you happy because they know making you happy will make them happy. And it's not that they're doing it for them. It's just they know their happiness is with you. And like I said, they will show up and put in the work. Something they didn't do before. And trust me when I say this. I mean, we have the Page of Cups. I feel like this person's been dreaming of the day when they come back to you. And the only fear that they have now is that you won't accept them back. They're not afraid to give you everything. They're not afraid to show up for you. They're not afraid of getting hurt anymore. They know that they've been hurting themselves by not accepting the connection that was put in front of them. And it's been a long time coming, but the time is now. I mean, they're trusting their intuition. and they know that you're the person they were meant to be with. I mean, we have the high priestess. They're finally listening. And like I said, I feel like they're in a more mature, stable place. So that helps as well. But also with that Hierophant is they know there's a true connection with you. And like I said, with that Two of Cups, there's a bond that can't be broken. You have a strong bond with this person, and they weren't ready to see it before. They weren't ready at all. But they're ready to see it now. They're trusting their intuition, and their intuition is telling them, you got to go after and go out there and get this person, go after them. And that's why not only are they coming back, but they're coming back in a big way. You know, like I said, with that King of Pentacles and the King of Swords, you know, throw on top of that the King of Cups, and I mean, this person is ready. You know, you may not be ready. You may not want this person back. That's up to you to decide. You know, maybe this person put you through too much, but what I do see is they genuinely want to be with you, and they're genuinely putting it all online to do that. They're finally going to show up the way they should have showed up before. You know, you guys were in the same book, just on different pages before. Like I said, you're on the same page now. You know, sometimes people don't know how to embrace what's given to them. They don't trust their intuition. And with this person, it's clear that they didn't. But like I said, now that they have all their shit together, they're finally realizing what they're missing. And like I said before, sometimes when you're lost and you don't know which way is up, you can miss out on a lot of great things. Now with this person, we have some Aries, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. You know, sometimes the right thing's right there in front of you and you don't even realize it because you're so lost. You know, it took them a while to catch up, but they caught up. You know, they're finally ready for more. You know, and like I said, they were where they were meant to be, and they didn't realize it. You know, they haven't forgotten about you. Even though you may think that sometimes that they did. They didn't. You know, sometimes think about when you go, you know, in a very basic way. The best way to describe this is sometimes when you go to the fridge and you're looking for something, you can't find it. And then you tell somebody and you're like, I'm looking for this. Have you seen it? And they walk over and they grab it right away. It was right there in front of you. You just didn't see it because there's so much else going on. With this person, it's the same thing. They were in the place they were meant to be. They just didn't realize it. They screwed up. Now they're going to want to make it right. You know, and like I said, I wouldn't even bring it up if, you know, if I didn't feel that genuine energy from this person. It's very genuine. It's very real. It's real for them. And like I said, you know, you don't have to accept it. But it is genuine. They genuinely care. I keep trying to not talk with... I had a broken tooth and I had to go get it fixed. So they had to break it off more. So now it looks like I'm missing a tooth. It's so distracting. I'm sitting there trying to do videos and I'm looking at it, but that's why I haven't done videos in a few days. I'm trying to, you know, because dentists in Canada are not quick. They take their time. You know, I even looked into getting all my teeth done. I get them all, you know, get a lot of work done. But the thing is with when you want to go get like porcelain veneer implants, they want to take out all your teeth. And I'm like, I don't know if I can do that. I mean, my teeth are fine. I just wish I had really nice pearly white beautiful teeth. I've always wanted that. So I started to think about doing it, but then this tooth has just been, but not that you care. I'm just telling you why it kind of, you notice it, but it's one of those things where I'm trying to avoid showing it. I'm not as confident as some people think. That's what I have for you. Be good. Take care. Stay safe.